Hello everyone, this is Peter and here's the week 3 update of Artificer. So I wanted to share with you the things we've done. And first of the things that I was working on this week was the whaleworm spawn. So basically, the whaleworms should spawn at the whalewood trees. By the way, if you have any issues with the stream, the sound is choppy or something, just let me know in chat and I'll try to do something about it. So basically now the mechanic is in place and some trees are booby-trapped. I just researched that tree, by the way, and some trees are booby-trapped with the whaleworm, as you can see. It spawns and it means to kill you, not if you kill it first. Obviously, there will be more animations here. So second thing I've done is the knockback mechanics. As you can see, now no one is shot into space or knocked back in a strange manner. So I'll just check the sound. Okay, the sound seems working, so good. Uh, yeah, so the whaleworms spawn at trees now, uh, which will make wood harvesting more difficult, and it will make it a challenge, and you will be required to make some potions to gather wood in peace. So then the next thing I've done is item bug fixing, item UI bug fixing. So thank you for this Bonzart. Shout out to Bonzart because he pointed out the bugs. So basically I had some bugs and now they're all gone. So hopefully in the next playable build everything will check out regarding item management and item UI. No items should disappear now, and the item sprites should be refreshed correctly in all the UIs. Moving on, we have the mortar and pestle. To show you the mortar and pestle, I will have to craft it. So this is mortar and pestle, and it's already functional and we can use it. I'll just go to find some mush cane because we need mush cane to make paper. And here we go. I'll gather some mush cane. By the way, space works as if you press space, you interact with the nearest object, which I think is a nice improvement and a good convenience mechanic. So when we mash the mush cane in the mortar and pestle, we get mush cane pulp, and the game economy is beginning to take shape. So we can take the mush cane pulp, and we can turn it into paper in the kiln. So we can start researching stuff. I'll just build a kiln. Again, for debugging purposes, the recipe requirements are set to 1 stone, so I can make it fast. Yeah, so now we're making paper, and with paper we will be able to research stuff, which will happen in next week, but I will talk about this later on. So about the kiln and the process, you can see that I've implemented a progress arrow, but there will be an animation here, and we have overhauled the UIs, and next week you will see the new UIs, which are more gamey-like, more in tone with this UI element. So we have like nice borders, and it looks much better. So moving on, I haven't been able to implement alchemy failures, which I was supposed to I'll talk about it in a second. Just I've implemented alchemy, so let me show you the cauldron. So this is the cauldron, and you can put stuff here. Can place here was about the placement of the cauldron itself. So you can place, you can put stuff in the cauldron. For now, the recipes are set, and you need some fuel to fuel it. I'll show you the potions in the Unity editor. So we've got 4 potions as of now. We got Laudanum, which will be a basis for other potions. We got Sewer Bouquet, which will hide your smell from other creatures. And we got Whaleworm Essence, which I am unsure what it will do, but it's very poisonous, so probably it will serve as a poison to poison your weapons. All those 4 are already craftable in the game, and I'm still experimenting with the open alchemy system. I'm sure that there will be set recipes for certain potions, which you'll be able to discover, and then you will be able to mix those potions and add additional ingredients to them to modify how they work. But in order to do this, in order to make potions work, I need a effect system, and this is where the next week comes. So just to sum up this week, so whaleworms spawn at whalewood trees. I bug fixed the item UIs and the item system. Knockback mechanics were rewritten. Combat bug fixing was also took place. I've added Mortar and Pestle, Cauldron, Alchemy, 4 potions, Mushcane Pulp as a new item, that can be turned into paper, and and we've added algae bandages that are tied to the herblore research. This will be the basic healing item. It will heal you slowly, and so you will have to use it out of combat. And yeah, so this is the basic healing item. And to sum up the metrics, I can show you the metrics. So basically we got 7,200 lines of code now, 528 sprites, and 590 scripts, which is an increase from last week of over 500 lines of code, which is due to bug fixing mostly. And we got around 30 new sprites. Yeah, so this is all when it comes to metrics. And let's talk about next week. So next week I would like to present a playable build with a goal. So you will be able to actually win, to actually solve the build. So there will be a riddle. You will have to use some divination, clairvoyance, magic, in order to find the place and to find the treasure there. And what are we going to implement? So new UIs, that's something I already talked about. New UI animations. I'll implement alchemy failures. So dude, your alchemy failures will be implemented next week, week 4. I hope that some of them will have something more than text, like, I don't know, a cloud of poisonous gas or something like this. But at first they will be all text-based, and then we'll expand on this, and we will implement the effects with a particle system or an animation. So item tooltips. This will be week 4 addition as well. So when you hover the mouse over the item, it will display the name and some qualities of the item. This will be very useful for potions, because potions will be able to have more than one effect. So tooltips are needed. So we will need also damage and monster tooltips, so you can see if you're making any damage and how much. uh, Character screen prototype. So this is the first step to implement skills. We are a long way from implementing skills, but I'd like to have the character screen already, so I can tie the prototype functions to it. We will have new alchemy technologies, um, I guess 3 in total next week, that will bring about 6 new potions to the game. And something I'm looking forward to, the biome ground prototype. Let me show you what I mean by that. So basically now, if you look at the ground, it's really like one color, monotone, um, and I aim to change that. So in Unity, you can paint the terrain with another texture. So as you can see, I've painted the ground here, and the textures blend in very well, and it looks really cool. So yeah, as you can see. So next step, because we have these textures already, next step is to have a dynamic system that will paint the ground of different biomes differently, and it will introduce variety to the game's look. And it will introduce some gameplay mechanics as well. I'm really excited about this system because it will break the monotony of the game's look for now, and it's great. Okay, so week 4, additional week 4 systems will be a building system. We have already placeable wooden tiles and stone tiles, but I need to write a system that will incorporate the I need to write a whole system to the building. So like buildings should be not just a collection of tiles, but they will be like an entity, and they will have durability, and you will be able to break in. So I need to write a building system, and I will lay the foundations on week 4, and I think I will finish the system on week 5, but yeah, but foundations week 4. Effect system, I've already talked about this. So we need an effect system. So if you have like time-based events, like effects, you get poisoned for 5 seconds, stuff like this, I have to implement this. Autopsy system, I will lay foundations for the autopsy system as well. So you can dissect the corpses of your enemies and research them. We will add snakeweed rope, so you can haul corpses and make autopsies. So if you have any questions, I'll go silent for a while and listen to your questions. And yeah, that's all. So thank you for watching, and have a nice day.